I'm gonna be out there in about 10 seconds. Oh, why wait? Mouse, go away. I'm only gonna do about 10 rolls, maybe 15, I don't know. I was excited to see a weedy on the as an ender. And a couple of Canadians. Those, I think those rolls are still in the box, so I didn't take those out. You know, there's some cruddy looking coins in here. I see some. Can you see my glasses? So I take my time and look at them closely. Geez, they're all 2019s here. It's a nice 70D. That's 2020. Yeah. That'll be a great. Oh, there's a weenie. I got a weenie. Right there is a weenie. 1940. Why is my microscope so close? Geez, that's as high as it'll go. And I got something here. It looks like a. Doesn't really look like roller marks. Looks like almost. Well, maybe it is. Wants to look like a woody. I don't think it is. I'll set it out. Okay, wheats will set right there. God. Oh, sorry. I remember to bring that. I got a nice metal detecting find. And a camera that can't focus unless I. Nah, the heck with it. Logitech, Logitech. Oh, Logitech. Boom, boom, boom. Who says I don't know how to lose my mind? Look at that thing. It won't focus. There's a 72 with a wide rim. Like always. There's a Canadian. There's a Canadian right there. I gotta keep changing things around. I should just do this, right? Let's do this. I just messed something up. You know, maybe, just maybe, if I adjust, no, I'll leave it the way it is. Go back to this scope here. Put that up there somewhere. Oh, the heck with this. Shrink it down enough to. We don't need my name up there anymore. I'll just leave the scope there for now. I should have set it up differently anyhow. The 98, we'll put the 98 through 2000s over on the left. And hey, one wheat in the first roll, and I saw an ender too. Does that mean it's going to be a good box? No. 60D, and it's just big bait, large bait, bigger than anything bait. Where'd Brad go? Is he over at Risers? I should be at Risers. I got so much to do tomorrow. I figured if I went through some of these rolls, get them out of the way. Another Canadian. Replace that one with this one and weave them right over on the side. I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of Canadians today. I used to average around, I don't know, 45 to 65, something like that. I don't know. My numbers change every time, but I used to get a lot of them. Sure, there's a lot of copper in here. A lot of copper. 98 to the left. I haven't found an 84 yet. Or an 88. 83, definitely zinc. Why, lots of viewers again, huh? Jeez, I can't keep up with you guys. See nothing else here that looks any good. 59. Don't have the right lighting for me to see these at a distance. That's all joke. That's all stuff. So far, 2 Canadians, a 72, and a couple of potential lambs. I'm so sad that nobody comes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lay them puppies down. Boy, I see a lot of copper in here. A lot of copper. Look, like, oh, the two stuck together. 94, 2020, 2007. Garbage and garbage. In 95, that looked really bad. 1980, 81, 74, 77, and 75. Lots of copper. Wheat in the first roll, nothing since. 77, 80, what's in 98? 77, sunset strip. 1960, no, it's not a small date. 77, 99 over there. Shield penny, and don't even waste my time. Another Canadian. Where am I putting the Canadians? Oh, over there. An 80. Well, I'm not going to look for a double here. There's these. So what's the problem, Logitech? You know, you keep writing to me saying do this. That was a young head. I mean, a young Lincoln. Look at that. Four coppers in a row. 2000, but it's so corroded I don't even care if it's a win. 76, 1980, 84, 18, and an 86. Not that exciting yet. Probably aren't going to see anything really exciting. Get the regular hand, well, I won't say handful of wheats, but a few wheats, a few other things to look at under the microscope, the other microscope. Why are they stuck together? They're glued. Oh, jeez. Got tar or something on it. There's a wheat right on the end over here. I'll get to that last. Well, look at the wheat last. 74. Look at this copper. 92, and it is, I don't know what it is. It's a wide date. Of course it's a wide date. I don't really think you're going to find a close date, do you? You got to be shitting me. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Ho, 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 ho. Goodbye, Canadian. Make room for Daddy. Make room for Daddy. Take a look at that penny. How often do you see that penny? Never. I don't want to look at the rest of them. I don't care now. Holy Christ. What is this? The third? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fourth roll. Fourth roll. Jonathan, I think you're over at Risers. I've gotta go over here to Facebook and say, get over here and look at this. Come on, keep them coming with those decent coins. Yeah, I'm just going through them now, not even looking at them. There's an 82. Is that a small day? No. Not the 82D small day. Then how is a 92 wide AM? I get back over to Facebook or the YouTube Facebook. I'm about to shut my Facebook off. $60D large date. I got a lamb there. There's something going on there by his chin, but it's just post-mic damage. 92D. Don't know why I'm going to look at it, but I am. No, I'm not. I can see it's a wide date. Hey, Lincoln, can you see what's under the scope? You see what year that is under the scope? Come on, give me some more of that stuff. Wow, look at that 69. That is beautiful. Of course, my microphone, yeah, this camera, yeah, it is. Well, it's got a scuffed up mark there on it. Still, I'll hold it out. What is this? 72. All right, I'm going to stretch it out for you. Now can you see it? Get on your computer and get off that phone. Jonathan, look at that. Look what I just blew up on the screen. And you weren't here to see me get it out of the roll. Uh-huh. It is indeed. And that's the only one I have. And if Jonathan read my whole book, he's going to remember that I found a 22 in the excuse me, when I cleaned up the window wells. I don't know. Another Canadian. Come on, I want to find something else interesting as heck. Another Canadian. Getting back on track with my Canadians. Yep. Yeah, when I dug all that dirt out of the window wells, the basement window, the grates, you know, they had grates over the basement windows all over town. All the buildings were like that. I went out there and dug them out and found a 1895 Columbian Exposition half, a little milk bottle, the 22, and a whole bunch of coins. Don't remember how many, but there were a lot. And the 22 was the best. There's another Wheatie. $44D, but I don't care about that one. I'm going to leave that up there. I'm going to shrink that down a little bit. Lincoln couldn't see it because he's always on his phone. We can't convince him to get on his computer. That's the only 22 I've got, Jonathan. I don't think it's worth 20 bucks though. You know what? I didn't even look at the reverse of it yet. Well, let me scooch down on it. Put a little light on the subject too. It looks pretty strong. God, look at this on the right side. You can still see some of the stalks in the wheat. Let's take a look closer look at the D. Damn thing almost looks like a repunched mint mark. Get down there all the way. That's a weak D, all right. That came out of the fourth roll. Yeah, you can tell the die was weak too. I can't get my finger under. Yeah, you can see that. That's not just wear. That's not just wear. You look at his jawbone and his ear, and then look at Liberty. Damn. 1,083, 84, 85. This is 1,087 boxes. Now, 1,086 or 7. Where am I, Jonathan? I got to go back a couple just to keep track because I didn't write it down. So what did I find? I just found another wheat and threw it back in the box. Oh no, I left it on the scope. So I got 3 wheat so far out of six rolls. And 598 through 2,000 so far. and 5 Canadians so far out of 6 rolls. I need one more Canadian to stay on par with my average. God, there's a lot of copper in here. A lot of copper. 68, 67, 78, 74. Garbage. Another Canadian, 73. Another 2,000. Well, I'll shrink that back down. Somebody else might come in and I'll show it to them. Five Canadians, huh? That's not a bad deal. Yeah. I want Jonathan's microscope. I don't care. It might be the same, but it's not. His is so much better. Why did I flip over a shield penny? I don't even look at those things. 79. That's funny. This roll so far only had the one copper, the 79. Zinc, 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 zinc. Whoa. God, it's a beautiful lady if it didn't have Kickapoo joy juice all over. There's a 73, nice 73, but not worth keeping. Here's an 84 that doesn't even have a rim. Got a lot of bubbles on it. Good old zinc pennies. 70D, 95. I know I should be pulling them. Do I see a wheat coming up? There's a wheat right there. I'll trade this out for a second. Put that under there. Got a 37. That's 4 wheats. You got to go back under there. You're a happy little guy. '67, another 72. And as soon as I picked it up, I could feel the rim. 84, 77, 83, definitely zinc. 83, definitely zinc on that one. 82, large date. 95. Hi, Brad. You see that penny under there? Oh, you saw it. Yeah, weak D, no D, and DD. Yeah. Another 2 Canadians together. A 72 and a 81. Not, it's got some crud, a little bit of crud on it, but I'll keep it anyhow because they don't make them no more. There's a beautiful 84. I'm going to look at that one to see if it's got a couple of extra ears. That looks like it just came out of a roll. No extra ear. That's very, very shiny. Very nice 84, but I don't want it. I want a 14D. That would. There's a 58D. Got a 58D. That's wheat number 5. Get back under there. That's definitely my best find for years. For um, for key date or whatever. You know, finding 72 double dice is cool and everything, but there's a 2000. Come on, there's got to be another. There's a 99, 69, 74, 2000 corrosion, 2002 corrosion, 81, 77. A lot of copper. 73. But imagine about 30% of this box has been copper so far. 71D and a 73 and a nothing. Metal detecting fine. And another 98. Here, I'll put it under there, Brad. And I'll open it up too. I'll open the scope up. Top right wheat stalk looks kind of good. It's a little bit better than good shape, but just squeezing by it. I can't get it out of there now. It's got fairly even wear. That D though is definitely a weak D. Look at that. It almost at the right angle looks like a repunch mint mark. I get a shadow on here. You can see it looks like it was punched over again, doesn't it? Or am I just? I don't have my little stick. I don't have my little toothpick. It just looks, when I get a shadow on there, it looks like there's a D on top of a D. That's good, Jonathan, because it's just got too much uneven wear on the obverse. I mean, Lincoln looks like a skeleton. Look at his eye socket. I wouldn't give this a very good grade. Yeah, it just looks like there's a. It looks like there's, because of the weakness of the D, it looks like a repunch mint mark, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a weak D. What's up with the 9? Why has it got a line through it? That doesn't look like post mint. Well, maybe no, because there's nothing on either side of that ridge. You see that ridge at the bottom? Like when they punch the D, I don't know. Could the mechanism, the chisel, the tool have done that to the 9? I'm not sure, Brad. That's what I thought was shadowing, but it looks like it's got an actual raised. What the hell is where's my pointing thing? I don't know if this all. See if I can do it with this. Right at, oh, that's way too big, but right at the very bottom, it looks like that's actually higher than what's underneath it. Well, if it took a hit, directly on the 9, and like if it were something sharp that hit it, it didn't go into the face of the coin. It's just on the 9. Wish I had the other scope working so I could blow it up 5,000 times. No, I'm not going to try and put it on now, but I will maybe put it on later. It's nice to find something like that. It's you don't normally. I mean the best. Whoops, sorry, wrong one. No, I had the right. I think the best ever I've done was a 24D and a I don't think I ever no. I think the 24D that I found, which was in a little just a tad better than I would give it a 12. That was a nice penny. And the 20. What I couldn't believe is that the 23. I got a 22 and a 23 Canadian, 25 Canadian, 20. Well, I found all the 20s in the Canadians. I've got it somewhere. I'm very proud of finding that one. Look at this. Zinc, 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 copper, 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 copper. Look at that. See if I'm right. There's 10 coins here. Zinc, 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 zinc. 66, 67. Oh, 82 small date. They look like copper. That was zinc or copper in 1980. Come on, one more week. Come on. I mean, I don't really care about wheat. Give me an old one. That come out of somebody's collection, and some kid wanted a candy bar and went to the store with a bunch of pennies and got a candy bar. I hope some old person didn't cash in rolls of pennies to make ends meet because we have such a great government. Let all those people suffer for how long? Because they got to play politics. 72. You know, you can tell a 72 before you see the date just by seeing the rim. $19, $17, $70. That's 9 rolls, 5 wheats, 3 72s. Looks like 9 98s or 2000s, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 8 Canadians. 8 rolls, 8 Canadians. Or 9 rolls, I'm sorry. Oh my God. You think somebody? I guess there probably are guys. I threw some Buffalo nickels in the Great American Coin. Now I took them. Hey Marty, 1920, beautiful. Let me go grab. I gotta go grab a. What do you call it? Cough drop. Almost fell down. I didn't put any silver in the hunt. I didn't even think about that, Jonathan. That could be. That's another 72. That's a hell of a coin to be putting in the hunt, though. Oh, there's a weedy. Well, the back of it made me think it was going to be a 30s, but it's a 56. Get back under there. You can't leave. You're my lucky coin. That's 6 weeks. 69D. Shield, 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 shield. 5 in a row. 98. All right, all right. He yell at me. What's that? Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Another metal detecting fine. Nothing, nothing. I see something interesting looking here. Nope. So my first 2,000 in this box. 10 rolls, first 2,000. First 62 that I've seen. Those pictures I sent in chat, those rolls are still in here. I haven't touched them. Well, I suppose I should. So if Brad gets some pennies, Jonathan, did you have some? Do you have some pennies? Yeah, I'm going to. I'm not. This is only. This will be 15 rolls. Another 2,000. Another Canadian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Canadians. That's what? A spoken one. That's a nice looking 77 for what it is. But it's too much. Maybe AU, extra fine to AU. It's not good enough to keep. Here comes something that's kind of gold colored. It's going to be copper for sure. Getting some older, better looking 70s and 80s in this box. 81, but again, I suppose I don't know, maybe a roll of AU coppers. Another 2,000. I just said that was my first 2,000. I got 3 of them in a row now. No, the other, I guess the other coin that was that off center penny that I told you. Well, it was in the video while I was doing it, I guess. That I found it. You could see it sticking, poking through the paper, and that was a nice find too. $92 YAM, and there'll always be a YAM. Who's that? Go take this message. I won't comment on here, Brad, but you know what? Something's got to give, man. Something's got to give, and I fear, I really do. I fear a lot for what's going on. I really do. It worries me. Why? Because of the Canadians, Jonathan? I've only got 5 wheats, right? Or 6? 1, 2, 3, 6 counting the 22D. Oh, that 22D would be worth. That's something, isn't it? somebody please remind me before you leave or I leave. There's a Canadian and there's a Canadian. 2006 and 1991. I'm getting a lot of Canadians out of this box. Well, my normal, like I said, I get 45 to 65 on average. Another 2,000. Isn't that weird? I get my first 2,000. That's all I've been finding now. Marty finally got his coin. And thank you again, Marty, for the shout out, the mail call. I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. Oh, that's a beautiful 92. If this was a close AM, it'd probably be worth about 28, 30,000. But of course, it's going to be a wide AM. We're going to find a close AM unless I can somehow squeeze them letters together. Okay, it should be time for another week. Is there one here? No, I do not see one. 71, 89, 80, 2001, 92D. Who knows? It's all corroded. 2007, 06, and 89. Me too, Marty. It really does kind of depress me because it used to be a really good channel. We gave a lot of stuff away, and Jonathan, I still haven't been to the post office, by the way. We've got a 90% half and a 90% dime coming. I only went out of the house once, and that was to run to the store to get some bologna. Okay, I dropped the penny in that roll, but where the heck did it go? I can't find it. This roll should have a wheat, but I don't see one, and I don't see any funny edges. Could be one in there. Because you had the highest, you had the biggest chip stack. Paul, there's no America on the front of a coin. Not the penny, anyhow. Pennies are all stuck together. Where's Angel? How come she's not on here? I bet she went to bed and went to sleep. Why is she not on here? There's a wheat. There it is. Oh boy. That's a rare one. That beats that 22. 51D. I could look at that 22 all day long. I thought we were playing for silver that night. No, Jonathan, not you had the highest chip stack when we were walking the dogs. Well, yes, when we were playing poker, but I thought we were playing that night for poker. I mean, for silver. Marty, everybody, I wouldn't say everybody, but the majority of my subscribers, because I know it to be true, because when I didn't do anything on YouTube for, gosh, it was darn near close to 6 months, I checked all my channels that I was subscribed to, and all the notifications were turned off. I mean, the majority. I think I probably checked maybe I'll give a low estimate and say 400, and I'll bet you 70% of those were my notifications to get stuff from them was turned off. YouTube doesn't do it out of being vindictive. They just do it. It's just an automatic thing that I guess it it turns the notifications off if a channel hasn't been doing anything. Why, I don't know. It shouldn't hurt any. But it happens, and I do believe I read the same thing in there. Some stuff about YouTube. What the hell's wrong with this 86? It's nuts. I think the collar was weak on this when it was minted. It just that's, yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's a concave vex. Although it just looks funny. It looking at the coin head on. Never mind. I threw it in the box. Don't worry about it. Wasn't worth talking about. Just didn't look right. It looked weird. 73. What's happening with you here? Another 73. That didn't look right either. 91. It looks like copper. Another Canadian. Well, I got a pile of Canadians over here. Marty, do you or anybody else save the Canadian pennies that you get your hands on? And does the bank, um, are they recalling pennies up there? All right, Brad. I appreciate you coming by. I really do. And my second lens on here keeps falling down, and I can't see through both of them. I'm only going to go through maybe 3 more rolls anyhow. And then if you can get some tomorrow, let us know, and maybe we can do a round robin or something. Marty, you could get some Canadian coins and just, we could all maybe do a 4-way on StreamYard and do some. Well, how do we do that? We can't share all 4. We can't share all 4. We don't need to. We just share what we're doing. Never mind. Ignore me. I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say. Instead of the camera being on us, it's on our coins. Geez, like you and I did, huh, Jonathan? Yeah, sometimes when the brain cells stop working, so does the mouth. There's a real, I'm going to look at that here. Just check the wide AM check to see if it was a wide. There's a Canadian. Almost a young head, 1960. I don't know, that is a young head, isn't it? When did the young head start? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We can do it in StreamYard. I know. My brain wasn't working. Jonathan, did you just think quickly? I think I heard your voice say, "What else is new?" Seriously. I mean, I don't mind, but I think I heard you say that. You did, didn't you? These coins are sticking together. $2,000. How many have I got? 3, 5, 10, 17 out of, what did I just pick up? 1798 through 2000s, yeah, just now. 1798 through 2000s out of 15 rolls. I'm going to grab 2 more rolls, and that will be that'll be right about an hour of streaming. That's enough. Save the rest of these for tomorrow. I wish, oh man. Can I use this 22 as a coin for tomorrow in case he gets any? Try to get your laundry done. I finished all the laundry here. Actually, there's a load in the dryer I gotta fold, but then I will be done. I see another Canadian coming. Yep, right there. 91. I don't know. Maybe you didn't hear me there, Jonathan or Marty. Do you save Canadian pennies? Or does anybody up there, and do the banks actually send them back to be destroyed once they get them? Or do I have tubs of Canadian pennies that I don't need to be hanging on to? I think it's still in there, Jonathan. I'm pretty sure I stayed away from it. Ah, shit! They all fell over. Come on, be in here now. Well, it was right on the edge, and now I don't see it. I may have. Oh, that's right. I turned them back. I turned them over to look at the other end, so I don't know if it's still in here or not. I'm sure it is. I don't remember taking it out, and I stayed away from where it was. I started in the middle of the box so I wouldn't inadvertently take it out. I can't find it. I'll check them all tomorrow or later when I'm done. If I do have a wheat ender, then I know it's still there. There's a wheat right there. Another 51D. So 2 rolls, 50. Okay, this will be 17 rolls. This is a 16th roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I used to average 14 or 16. That was the average. Really, they're still getting boxes of pennies? Holy cow! I thought once the bank got them and they took them out of circulation, they would just say, well, we don't want them back out there anymore, so let's get rid of them. Huh. That's kind of interesting. And there's another Canadian. $19.99. One more roll. I found this when we were cleaning up down here and putting new monitors and computers and everything else all over the place. I found these, and I forgot I had them. I got the old, forgive my silly, Logitech state-of-the-art, one of the best cameras around. I found a tube of these, You're never going to see them, are you? Where's my hand? I found a tube of these guys. I love the Canadian nickels. Absolutely love them. You got to put them all in there, Paul. Matter of fact, Steinmetz sells rolls of the Canadian nickels. I should go to his site and grab them. Grab a roll. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna. And what did I ask somebody to tell me to do before we left the stream? I don't remember. Jonathan will remember. He doesn't forget anything. I love them, Marty. I really do. I love the. Is that George? 2, 3, 5, 4? One of the Georges. I got a. When I started, every once in a while when I go to Walmart, if I remember, and I rarely do, I go to the Coinstar machine. And the first time when I saw guys talking about it on the Facebook groups about going to the Coinstar, I thought, well, we got one in Walmart. We got one in Tops too. But I went to the one in Walmart, and the very first coin I ever found in the Coinstar that was rejected was an 1898 large penny from Canada. I was absolutely ecstatic. 1898 large penny. That was just too cool. And you don't see them too often. Huh. I just changed my camera. At least I thought I did. I'm trying to. But it's not changing. So anyhow, I got some 98s to go through. This 22. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to. I want to keep looking at it. Just don't see coins like that anymore in circulation. The very first box of nickels I got in April of 2007 or 18, 2018, the very first box of nickels I got, I found a 50G in AU condition. Oh, it's gonna be in a flip. You know what? I might. What does it even go for? Do we know? Do we know what the? What am I trying to do? We'll go over there, and then I will. How come that's not showing up? Oh, am I watching YouTube? No. No, there was something else before that, Jonathan, about something. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to do there, but I'm not accomplishing anything. 15 to 20. Hi, SJ. Just about to leave here. So, Jonathan, that was after what? 17 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wheats plus the 22D is 8 wheats. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Geez, I already have 17 Canadians out of 17 rolls, so I'm averaging 1 a roll. SJ, will you please tell everybody to check their notifications? I'm streaming again, and nobody comes to see me. You seem to come over when I'm on sometimes. I miss Amanda stopping by. Tell her that I'm streaming now and then, because they do turn notifications off when people disappear for a long time. I was gone for 6 months, for God's sakes. I wasn't around at all. But I plan to be here doing coins, and Jonathan and Avia, Jonathan and Hoosier Hillbilly and Marty is nuts, Angel and a couple other people. We play poker on generally on Friday nights. We normally play on a Friday, but yeah, whatever you're dealing with, I hope it can be resolved and it works out. Things get sometimes too out of control or out of our control, and we can't do a lot. I got that back in change today. And it's no good. They only made 3.6 million total, and they're not rare by any means. Thank God I was hoping it wasn't going to be too rare, because I don't want to save another $20 bill. I'm saving too much. Look at this down here now. You got my big HP monitor. You got the new HP monitor there. Then you got Angel's 2 monitors over there and her computer here, and there's no room to do anything. So I'm going to put a monitor up there. The new monitor is going to go up there, Jonathan, and some of those coin things up there are going to go bye-bye. But I think Tim's going to make a couple of cabinets. And as you can see, the walls over there are green. SJ, look at that penny I found in the 4th roll tonight. All right, Jonathan, I will. Let me go to oh, here, let me do this first. Is it in there? Not properly. Why is that web page all out of whack? Why is that all goofed up? What are you doing? Hang it, OBS, come on. That's good enough. Let's take a look at it. Where am I? What the hell am I doing? Hit the wrong one? Oh yeah, I did. 22D, and it's going to probably say weak D. Yeah. No D, strong reverse, no D, strong reverse, no D. 22D doesn't say nothing about weak D. Wow, look at that. No D strong reverse here. Well, good condition it says 20, and I wouldn't put that over good. That's for sure. Um, the one stalk is pretty good, but and the coin's upside down. One stalk is would almost. Now I do undergrade my coins anyhow, Jonathan. You know I do, but you're smiling. Um, yeah, I wouldn't put this past good. I swear to God, that looks like a. You see that right there? Does that not look like it was struck? The D was, a repunchment mark. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't really care. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's probably the third best find I found. Now that's either 1,086 or 1,087 boxes since 2018, and the 24D, the 20, all the 20, including the key date of Canadians, and I found the 17S too, didn't I? In one of my videos, I can't remember. All right, SJ, have a good night. Hope everything just gets better. That could be true. That could be very well, Jonathan. You know what's really cool and depressing even more so? Angel does her Jackbox party, and her viewer average watch time is like 3 times, 4 times what mine is. That's because they play the whole game. Yeah, the D doesn't look right. I wish I could get the scope down. Oh, I can. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now I can't get into the coin. Some of the light. I don't know. Can't really tell on these when it's worn that bad. Now I can't get it to focus. Come on. I really would like to buy an amp scope, but that's what I did buy, but the salesman wasn't very good on the phone, and I got the wrong one. The only thing you could do is I mean, the least bit amount of magnification you could see Lincoln's eye. You couldn't see the whole coin. So I sent it back, and then they charged me a restocking fee. I think I made a video on that too at the very beginning when I started streaming, but I would love to get an amp scope. They've got some fantastic coin scopes. And you can get right down and see eyelashes, or you can see the whole coin. The detail is insane. I don't know. Yeah, but Jonathan, yours is clearer, and I've got the similar scope. I've got the. Well, you saw it. It's the same scope basically. I don't know. Look at that Logitech. That scope is not in focus, and this is on autofocus right now. I mean the camera. It just doesn't focus. Anyhow, the scope I'm using right now, Marty, is, gosh, I think it was $39, or no, I think it was $29. This one, when I bought it, I'm gonna try it. I don't have the software, Jonathan, but maybe, just maybe, Windows can say, "Hey, I found a USB scope." I'm not Windows, but OBS. Do I have a? Yeah, I got an open USB on top. Setting up a device. Let's see. Oh, we're setting up a USB camera. How you like those apples? It just set up a USB camera. Let's see if OBS can find it. Yep, USB camera set up and ready to go. Well, I'll be dipped in apple butter. And it found it. Wow, dude. Let me get this bugger up here. And we'll go over to this one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You see what I was telling you about? Oh, yeah, that would help. You see, that's when you want to stick it up your butt and see what's going on. I got a long way to go down below. How do I focus it? All right. Why is my copper coin white under this thing? Guess I better tighten this up a little bit. It's kind of loose. That light's too bright. Oh my goodness. But I'm not a doctor. This person would be dead by now. Now, you know what? I think Brad was right. I usually don't use it, but you've got that big LED thing. But I've got these I've got the daylight lights above me. I spent $6 a tube. No, $5 a tube on them. You'd think they'd be working. Let me turn the light off and see what happens. The dark side of the friggin' moon now. That's just that's just bad. I turn on maybe a little bit. I don't know. Did you see that gouge in the 9? Or whatever it is? It's such a perfect slice. You know what? what's the saying? What is the old saying? You get what you pay for. I should just go out and spend $300 and get a real scope, not these $40 and $50 things. Okay, we got the focus completely now. Did you listen to that? You couldn't listen to it. Yeah, there's a roof over. I can't quite get that gouge there in that 9. Look at that. But anything could have happened, you know. That's been hanging around for 98 years. 99 now, I guess. When you use your scope, Jonathan, do you have the light, your LED lamp, shining toward it? Now look at that, three viewers. It makes me want to go upstairs and cry. What's that look like? Boy, if I get anywhere near the base of this thing, doesn't matter what side I'm on or anything, it just takes the light away. And believe me, the lights above me are extremely bright. Should put some black paper on the base of it. Indirect light, yeah. That's all these are too, Marty. They're just USB scopes, and even the one I paid, I don't remember, was either 3 or 289 or 329. The AM scope. They make some fantastic scopes. They're used in hospitals everywhere, labs, hospitals, scientists, forensic studies. They use their scopes, and you can get one. I think the cheapest one they had that would work for coins where you could do what we're doing with these scopes. Uh, Still, the cheapest one was like 449 or 459 or something to be able to see the whole coin and then zoom in where the D alone would cover your entire screen. That's a microscope. That's what I want. I want really something nice, but there's no sense in buying something like that today now. And the thing is, Jonathan, too, when I called the bank today, I said, is there any chance? She said, just come on over, whatever you want, we got. And I said, well, can I get a box of pennies? She said, I can give you up any denomination up to 3 boxes each. But I just wanted a box of pennies, although I did want to get some nickels too. And I probably should have. I'm glad I went over. Yeah, they're expensive. They really are. The really good ones. Look up Amscope, AMSCOPE, amscope.com. Their coin scopes are, oh my God, man. I mean, they got the 1,000 power scope like these, but it's nothing compared to what they really show in detail. Let's look at the back of that now. See that? This stalk over here on the left is really worn. This one's got a little more detail to it. Not a whole lot, but it has a little more. Tell you, find something like this in fine or better condition would be a real. That would really be something, man. That D is crooked too. Send it in and get it graded, Jonathan. Spend 35 bucks, 30 bucks, 35 bucks for a $20 coin. How much are they going for on eBay today? Not that eBay is really a good place to look for that, but I'll take a look. Oh my God! Look at this one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. No, look at this. No, you go away. Look at this penny. Oh my God. Oh my. How come I can't blow it up? It won't let me blow it up. That's not right. Look at the detail on that. $1 and four minutes left. You know what I'm gonna do, don't you, Jonathan? Wait, is there a stamp in that? You see that right there? Sorry, guys, I can't, I can't blow it up. It won't let me make it full screen. I'm really thinking about putting 50 bucks up here. I should have left the page open to where I could. I could see. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that. 42 bucks here and 29 bucks for that one. Well, that's see that now. That is a weak. That is a weak strike. Because look at this. That's those. This should be worn more than it is if the wheat stalks are almost gone. Or you can turn it blue in under. I don't know how the hell that happened. Let's do a buy it now ones. I would never. That's no. Oh, this is extra fine, Jonathan. Looks like it's off center. And again, there we go. That is not, well, that's where you have trouble with a 22D is grading it because this is not an extra fine back. The wheat stalks are gone. You got to see all of the wheat stalk. You got to see every one to be in fine condition, fine plus. I can't see what you guys are saying because I didn't drag I can drag it over there now. Sorry about that. I screwed up. I put it on the wrong page. Now there's some good ones. Very fine. Let's look at the front. Yeah, I would say that's very fine. A lot of curls in his hair. All right. Well, I started a joke. No, I don't like any of the obverses on any of them. Or reverse, yeah, I'm sorry. Uh, did they ever have one that was really strong? Yeah, I'm gonna shut down too. I'm gonna shut down. I've been on here for an hour and 28 minutes. I'll put my little cap back on here so I can check things out later. Turn off the light. Yeah, and turn it back on. Oh, I just took a. I didn't know that. I didn't know this thing had a button on it to take pictures. All right, Jonathan, good night. Marty, I'm gonna split, and maybe tomorrow we can all maybe get together on StreamYard and do something. Week deal, okay. Gotcha, Lincoln. All right, young man. I'm gonna get out of here and grab a sandwich and relax for a bit and straighten this stuff up down here. And maybe tomorrow night, Lincoln, we might be out here on StreamYard if Bradley can get some pennies, and we'll do a hunt. We'll do a contest hunt and see who can win. So thank you guys for coming by. I really appreciate it, and I shall see you all later. Good night.